Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want to back the game show on MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, today we're talking to you about Fred's favorite guy. Not his favorite guy. Go ahead, Fred. Who's this dude?
We're talking about Koonye West. Koonye West. Now, for all of you people that keep giving this man a pass, let me tell you when I stopped fucking with him. I stopped fucking with him when he said that slavery was a choice.
Yeah.
That totally ended it for me.
Well, like where at? You know what I'm saying?
Like, slaves had the option of saying, "Master, I'm not going to go out in these fields today. I'm tired. I'm sick." Slaves didn't have no PTO. Slaves didn't have no vacation time. Slaves didn't have nothing. You either went out there and worked on the field or you died. There was no sick leave. If you coughed, they probably hit you with the whip and tried to beat that cough out you to get you back on that field. Now, when Koonye said this, and this is the other thing, right? When Koonye said this, nobody said anything. He wasn't, and I'm not sticking up for him, but this is something that I find very odd. Nobody said anything. The Gap didn't cancel him. Balenciaga or however, I can't afford it, so I can't pronounce it. They didn't cancel him. Adidas didn't cancel him. None of that stuff. When he said something about the Jewish community, that's when all hell broke loose. That's when people started to cancel him. So my thing is, when are you these people that wear these shoes that look like they were put in the microwave? Because to me, they ugly as hell, man. Yeah. That's besides the point. But when are y'all going to start to stick up for black people, other than when the police kill us?
Yep.
This man has a huge platform, and people sit up there and listen to what he says, right? So that the Jewish stuff that he said, you got a lot of these white racist people that have called him a nigga in the past is now embracing him. And yeah, he was right. He's right about the Jewish people. He want to go this, that, and the third on Jewish people. But when he says something about African Americans that was untrue, nobody said anything. When he said something about George Floyd, about his death not being caused by that dickhead officer that actually killed him, nobody still said anything. A lot of people say, well, man, he has a point. When you can clearly see the video of him kneeling on his neck and stopping his breathing. That's what killed him. The autopsy said that. It wasn't anything that was in his system. It was the lack of oxygen that he was getting by that knee putting pressure on his neck. That's how he died. And he wasn't calling... Mama wasn't his girlfriend. He was calling out for his mother. The man was feeling that he was dying, and he's calling out for his mother. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff that he said is just, come on, y'all. Y'all can't sit up here and support this man. You anybody that has Yeezys on right now, or you still want to support him, won't you just unfriend me on Facebook? Me personally, won't you just unfriend me? Because I'm just going to start unfriending. If I see you with some Yeezys on, I'm going to unfriend you. Don't post nothing on my personal Facebook page with no Yeezys. Anything that Koonye support. Don't post none of that stuff on it, because I don't fuck with him at all. Simply because of not the stuff that he said about the Jewish people. I started not fucking with him when he said that shit about slavery, you having a choice. But it's just so odd to me that when he says something about the Jewish community, they instantly cancels him. Where was that when he says stuff about about black people? He has a huge voice. He has a huge platform. And people listen to what that man says. And for y'all that still support him after he have said this stuff, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. It baffles me just as much as you people that still support R. Kelly. You people that have daughters and still want to step in the name of love. But if that was your daughter that he molested, he coached, how would you feel then? It's the same way with this man right here. Y'all, a lot of these black folks look up to celebrities too much. They look up to these basketball players. They look up to these football players. They look up to these entertainers, and they don't do anything for you other than take your money to make their wealth rich. How many people that are big fans of somebody? How many times have you met them? How many times have you spoke to them personally on the phone? But you can see a superstar wearing this and wearing that, and then you go down to Foot Locker or whatever and you get it and it's sold out, or you get this, that, and the third, all this stuff, and you try to emulate what they got on, but they're doing nothing for you. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? They're not putting no money in your pocket. You may have spent countless of money on this, that, and the third, and when that, you know, that third come up or that third month come up and you need to pay that water bill, is anybody putting money in your pocket to help you pay that? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And just getting back to Koonye, man, this guy is a fool, and y'all still sitting up here giving him passes. Y'all giving him passes when this man is saying some most despicable things. And I hope the family of George Floyd sues the hell out of him. Take him for every penny that he got. Because you got to remember, this man's death was filmed.
Mm-hmm.
She can always go back to YouTube and watch her father die. His family, his girl, his mother can go on YouTube and watch that man die. And you say something so irresponsible about his death. I guarantee you they was just at a point in their life where they was coping with losing that man. It probably intensified now because of the holiday season. It's coming up, and they're missing their dad. But for you to bring that back up, to say that he was killed by something else, the police didn't kill him, it was his fault. For you to say something irresponsible like that, they should sue all the hell out of you. And then for him making these comments, he can go around and say all this stuff and nobody checks him. Everybody just gives him a pass. Oh, he's a genius. I don't care about that. I'm not gonna take his art away from him. Kanye West does make good music. Kanye West does make good raps. But the stupidity for that wipes all that off. You know what I'm saying? That's like you putting your equation on the chalkboard, and his stupidity is the eraser that wipes all that stuff off. This man has said stuff that's unforgivable, and I don't know why y'all keep supporting him or how y'all can keep supporting him with this irresponsible stuff that he's saying. And his school that he had, that Dundada, that he closed out, I wouldn't send my child there, because if that's his way of thinking, that thinking is going to be taught in that school. Now you're going to have two double Trumps or double Grand Wizards out in this world. You know what I'm saying? They're already taking books away from the classroom to teach us about slavery and other stuff that happened to us in the past that put us in the state while we're in right now. And this man that has a huge voice is saying all this crap, and nobody's checking him. Check him. If you know him, check him. Check him. That's all you got to do. But I don't understand this, Mike.
Yeah, I can't even call it too. Yeah. Dude, he's off his rocker, and he need to be put someplace else, bro.
Yeah.
No, he needs to actually get help. So I don't know who can help him, but and just that no pass thing on. Granted, free speech is something, but you know, and how you highlighted it, as far as what he said about black people, then say something about another race, then immediately stuff happens and stuff. But that still lets you know that America, as they say, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the bad thing about it is his mother was she was a teacher or something like that. She was somewhere in the educational film, and you grew up in Chicago. You grew up in Chicago, and you think that racism, uh, uh, you think slavery was a choice, and your parent was in the teaching career. She had a teaching career, so I'm quite sure that she taught you better than that. And come on, man, I think you're about the same age as I am, and I know all our curriculum was the same. When it came to Black History Month, they put us in the classroom and they made us watch Roots. You had one guy um, on the projector, and then you had another guy playing the record, and you had to time that right. You know what I'm saying? For that to kick off, it got better later on down the line when they brought the big CTR TVs in school, and they just put the tape in and just turned the lights off, and you watch Roots.
That's it.
So
All Black history. Yeah.
you can't tell me that you where in any Roots, any part of that story, did you see somebody saying, I ain't going to work today, boss?
That's right. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Or not today.
not today.
Not
I
today,
don't
boss.
I don't feel close the motherfucking door. I ain't going out there today.
It's too hot.
Hey, it's too hot.
Hey, hey. So the word we was looking for was called a critical race theory. That a
Critical
lot,
race theory, yep.
yeah, a lot of the races are trying to say, nah, we shouldn't be teaching them something like that. It's history. How you want to not teach history about where you've been so you can be better, man?
Yeah.
That is the most asinine thing in the freaking world. You trying to teach somebody to be better and not make the same mistakes as your past. How do you do that? You teach what? History, right? So you can
Mm-hmm.
learn from history so you don't do the same stupid ass stuff that you did last time. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So they trying to say critical race theory so they can say, hey, this was trying to bring this stuff on back. Because that's what they're trying to do. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Hey, so we can surprise them. Because this new generation don't know about that. Let's go ahead and try a hand at that again.
Mm-hmm.
Just open up your eyes so you can see what's going on. Seriously. Because they already trying to silence us with this election stuff. They're trying to silence us. Y'all need to wake up and stop looking at all this damn propaganda that's all over the freaking place. Wake up. Pay attention. Keep your eyeballs open. I was asleep before, but now I'm wide awake. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's all I got.
look at Julia Roberts, right?
Yeah.
She was going to play Harriet Tubman. And no, I think so.
Nah,
Something
bro. You can't tell me that. She wasn't
she
going to play with Harry Potter.
yeah, they picked a white woman to play Harriet Tubman. Yeah. And they said, well, that's it's been so long ago, don't nobody remember. Y'all need to do research on that. You know, if slavery was a choice, Toby would have had two. Kuta Kinte would have died with 2 feet, a left and a right one. He died with 1 foot. So, and slavery was a choice. But getting back to this Koonye, um, I don't know how y'all support this man, but that's about it, Mike. I ain't going because we've talked about this before, but
Yep.
y'all do what y'all do. If y'all want to support him and wear them ugly ass shoes and stuff like that, then be my guest. Just you know what I'm saying. Just don't tag me in any of his stuff. It's that foolery.
Yeah, that's enough about that, bro. So, you know, hey, man, like always, man, thanks for listening, bro. You can hit us up on our things that we do, man. Tell people about the Gamer Show, man. We just don't talk about games. We talk about life and real true stuff, bro. Uncut, unfiltered, not sponsored, but hopefully soon will be. But we're not gonna change who we are, man. We're gonna let you know how it is.
Not at all.
You know how it is, man. And that's being real, and that's speaking to the craft, brother. So there might be people with your same name, but there's only one you. I'm just saying. There's only one Gamer Show, bro.
There's not another show on the internet like this. I guarantee you.
Uh, So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with the name. Don't forget to head to the Facebook store where you can find local price. Don't forget, hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about the Gamer Show, uncut. We let you know how it is.
All right. Well, please subscribe to all our social media networks, and we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
Later, y'all.